to Bitesize Piano. So in this tutorial is my very first duet tutorial, as you just saw in the preview. So I'm going to teach you how to play sort of my version of Heart and Soul. This is just the main part. Reese is going to help me play the melody, and then I will play the lower end, the accompaniment part, so player 1 and then player 2. So I'm going to teach both parts just by myself, and then we'll get Reese in again and we'll play it slowly and then at a quicker speed as well. If you enjoyed this video, let me know if you want any more duet style tutorials. This one we're going to do in the key of C major, so we're just going to be using all of the white keys. This is middle C on my piano. So we're going to do player 1 first. So as you saw in the preview, we're going to do a single-handed melody first, and then we're going to, if you want to, as an optional extra, to amp it up a bit, you're then going to use both of your hands. Your hands will play in unison. So I'll teach you how to do that as well. Just to note that Reese isn't a pianist, but he's done very well learning this bit with both of his hands. So I'll advise you on which fingers to use. So the notes are all on the top screen there. So you're going to place your third finger on C, 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 B, A, B, C, D, and then place your third finger, middle finger on E, 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 D, C, D, E, F. And then we have a G, then a C. Open up so your little finger is on A, G, F, E, D, then over to C. So let's do all that again, and there's like a little joining part as well before the melody repeats again. So. And then we have this B, A, G, F, E, D, G. Do that again. B, A, G, F, E, D, G. And then this is where we can use both hands. So then we have 3s on Cs. So C, C, C. And your hands are moving in similar motion. Then A, B, C, D, and then hop up to 3 on E's. E, D, C, D, E, F, G, C, up to A's, A, G, F. You can go under here with your thumb in your left hand. So thumb on E, D, and then C, and it's going to end there. So I'll just do that again with both hands. So now it's time for player 2. So playing down here on the bass, or like the accompaniment. So as the accompaniment, because you're playing lower notes, you're playing in the lower region, you want to be careful that you're not playing too loud to drown out the melody part that's playing quite high and more delicate sounding notes. So you've got to be quite conscious not to play that loud. So you've got to make sure that the melody is still quite prominent. We need 5 chords for this one. So again, it's in the constant swing, so it's like driving, keeping the time. This one's the job of the secondo section. I'm going to teach both hands at the same time. So we've got C, and then you're going to play 2, C major. I've chosen to do these in second inversion. So the reason why I've done an inversion, just so your hands aren't, your arms aren't moving too much, so you're in the way of player 1. So we're going to keep the right hand for the secondo section a little bit more local. Same with the left hand as well, so you don't need to move around too much. So we're going to play C, and then second inversion. version of C major, so that's G, C and E. So 1 and 2 and then we're going to play 2 A's, and then you're going to move your thumb into A in the right hand, and now we have A minor. So it's a really quick transition, or really easy transition, just moving one note. So C major, A minor, and then we've got F major. So you're going to play 2 F's, and then first inversion of F major, which is A, C, F, because from A minor to get to F major you just turn the E to an F. So that's the easiest way to get from A minor to F major by far. So we have so far, so C, A minor, F, and then a G. So with the fingers you were using for F major, we need your B and your D there, and you just need to move your thumb to G. So we have root position of G major. And then, because your hands are using these fingers for these notes, it means when you get back to C, you're in position for the C major chord again. So this is by far, I think, the easiest way to transition between these chords and quickest way as well. And it's also good for practicing alternating fingers with chords as well. So playing things, in a proper way. So we have C, A minor, F major, G major, and then you play that again, so C, A minor, F major, G major, and then this next one is slightly different. So we have C major again, that's the same, A minor, major. Instead of playing the G major, we're going to play, this is the 5th chord, we're going to play what's called a D minor 7. So we're going to play D in the left hand, and in the right hand it's like playing F major, and we just played, but you're just going to add the D to it. So it's an inversion of D minor 7. So you can see it's got a very distinct pattern. So it's note, miss a note, 2 notes, miss a note. So after we've done that, and then it's back to the C major again. A minor, F major, G major. So we only go to the D once in this arrangement. So the chord progression is up on the screen, and then to end it, the last time you play it through, I just played octaves in C to make it sound finished. You just hold the last chord down, the root chord. You don't have to play that, you can just play a single C if you want to. Okay, so now we're going to play it slowly first, and then we'll play it again at a normal speed, which is quite steady speed anyway. So make sure with a duet, again, that you're both ideally counting at the same time. If you're player 2, playing down here, playing lower notes, make sure you're not drowning out player 1 who's playing the higher notes. So then player 1, you need to be slightly bit louder, just to even out, balance out the pitch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that's the end of this video. If you would like to leave a request, leave them in the comments section below of this video. I've also left some videos here that I think you might like, so go and check those out as well. I also have a course. Visit bitesizepianocourse.co.uk and you can enroll and start learning how to read music. I'll see you in the next video.